What's up, guys? I wanted to get on here and talk a little bit about my prep and our approach that we are taking this year. Um, if you follow me for any amount of time, you know that I have the ability to get lean super quick. Um, I've done 6 to 8 week preps before and stepped on stage and been pretty dang lean. Last year, I did a 6 week prep for the state show. Wasn't really planning on doing that show, but I was ready, jumped into it, and then moved on to Fit Show and then North Americans. This year, we started at 12 weeks out, and we're really keeping food higher and cardio high. So we're trying to maintain as much of the muscle that I have built as possible. And then if I have to do more cardio, it just is what it is. We are keeping cardio intensity very low. If I end up doing any type of HIIT cardio, my weight just plummets. So I have done HIIT cardio in the past when I've done shorter preps. We're not really trying to do that this year. We're trying to keep food high, and low intensity cardio will probably be high as well. So right now, for example, I'm at 5 days, 45 minutes. I do expect that to go up. I would probably say by my next check-in, we're probably going to increase that to an hour, and that's okay. I really loathe cardio, but I've gotten to where I don't mind like steady state cardio or anything like that. I kind of just get up in the morning, put something on, and just kind of walk and go. So their training is still intense and heavy. I have 4 upper body days, 2 lower body days. I hit shoulders 2 times a week. So we're just trying to roll into the shows slowly. That way, hopefully, I can keep as much muscle mass as possible and not look stringy on stage. So, again, I can drop super quick. Like, you put me on 30 minutes of HIIT cardio and take my carbs down some, and I'll drop like a rock. But I also tend to lose a lot of muscle with that as well, or I just flatten out and I look just like thin, or I just don't look full, right? So we're really trying to like keep things at a good pace here and slowly roll into these shows. I don't expect my first show to like be 100%. I expect by my second show to be 100%. So we're just going to keep pushing how we've been pushing. My food has not changed since I started prep. Like, it's been the same food. The only thing that has changed has been cardio. And I started taking a fat burner. So, we started the fat burner this week, actually. So, or Friday. We started it last Friday. So, that's kind of where we're at on things. I'm not really trying to get as lean as quick as I did last year. Like, last year, I just kind of jumped into the show. So I had to push. We're trying to pull back and take things a little bit slower this time around. And that's been kind of hard for me. And it's been hard only because, I'm so used to being leaner at this far out. But I have to think last year, I was only 1 week into a contest prep. So, I'm fine. I'm going to be fine. I was telling Ryan the other day, I'm like, God, man, lighting can really mess with your head. Sometimes I think I'm like, oh, this looks good. I'm on track. We're going to roll in nicely. And then other times I'm like, oh my God, I'm so far behind. I'm going to have to do 2 hours cardio to catch up. But look, that's all in my head. That's just, I think me just, I just want to bring a great package this year. I want to be better than I was last year. And sometimes I think if I'm not what am I trying to say? Sometimes I think if I'm not 8 weeks out and I'm not shredded, then I'm not going to be in shape on stage. So, that's just me. Like, I've never not come in to a show in shape. I've been in shape, but there was one time I was told I needed to be leaner. One time. But, I mean, I just, like, a lot of the times I have to, like, have self-talks with myself, like, I'll have something going on over here, and then I'm like, look, let's bring it back to reality. That's not reality. Like, this is what's going on. If you want to make progress this year on stage and you want to come in fuller with more muscle, you're going to have to do things differently, which means your prep's going to look different. You're not going to be stage lean at 8 weeks out, all that kind of stuff. So that's where I'm at. And I just felt the need to share that. I've done a lot of work this year. I ate a lot of food. I lifted super heavy. Like, I was very, very consistent in my off season. Not to say I didn't have treats here or there. Like, I was cheating like twice a week, and having little things throughout the week that I wanted, but I was pretty damn consistent. And, you know, I made some really great progress, and I want to maintain as much progress as possible going into this prep, knowing that I'm going to lose a little bit of that muscle that I put on. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. That's where we're at. We're not trying to be show ready at 8 weeks out, or even like 6 weeks out. Like, I want to be show ready when the show comes. And like I said, rolling into my first show, I don't know that I'm going to be 100%. But I know that I will be by my second show, because the second show was the first one I had planned. So, yeah, that's kind of where we're at. And I just wanted to share that with you guys, because I think it's important for competitors to see, like, the struggle and the mental struggle sometimes that we have, especially if you're a seasoned competitor and, you know, prep's not looking the same, and, you know, especially if your body's changed, things being different, all that kind of stuff. So, anyway, I hope you guys are doing well, and, yeah, thanks for all of the love and support. Okay, guys, meal number 1, we have a fourth a cup of cream of wheat. This is 2 dark chocolate squares. In here, I've got 2 scoops of protein powder mixed with my coffee, with about 8 ounces of unsweetened almond milk. So that's going to be meal number 1. Totally forgot, I also have 1 fruit cup and 100% juice of peaches. That's just my fruit of choice with this meal. What's up, guys? Here's another little get ready with me contest prep update. Abs are coming in nicely now. I only dropped 1 pound this week. You'll see my check-in video at the end. But I definitely got tighter. Abs are coming through quite nicely. I'm at 137 during a contest prep. I've never had abs at 137 before, so that's a good sign, and I'm honestly super stoked about that. As you guys know, my whole goal in this off season was to put on as much muscle as possible, and to come in heavier on stage. So that is what I'm shooting to do. For the past couple of years, even though my body has changed shape, I've stepped on stage between 122 and 124. I would freaking love to step on stage at 130 or heavier and still be lean. So we're keeping my food high this week, because I did drop a pound and I got much tighter. I think I dropped 2 pounds actually. What am I trying to say? We're not changing any food. Food is staying the same. So no food change, nothing like that. What am I doing here? This is what I'm looking for. These two. No food change or anything like that. Really just looking to try to keep as much muscle on as possible while still dropping body fat. So, we had upped cardio to 45 minutes. I've probably been getting on slightly more, just because I do some stuff in my boot camp class, but I usually cut my cardio short if I'm going to do something in my boot camp class. That's my fasted cardio. Now, fasted cardio for me is not necessarily recommended. I just do it because it's easier for me to get in and out the way. So I do it, I get it done, and then I don't worry about it for the rest of the time. It's not necessarily something that has to be done. It's just my preferred method of doing it. Let's see. There is going to be a full day of eating in this video. You guys know I'm super terrible at full days of eating. I'm trying though. I got one meal yesterday. That was breakfast. So, really going to try to get full day of eating for you guys today. I'm probably not going to have like any type of cheat meal or anything like that, so I won't be going off plan for quite a while. So, yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. My cardio right now is pretty low intensity. It's just walking on a treadmill. I'm not able to go above 6% because of my ankle injury that I had. I'm still having issues with that. When I'm doing my posing, I bought shoes that have a thicker platform because it's easier for me to pose because it doesn't put my foot at such an angle. I'm more like this. But this morning in my posing video, I used my regular posing shoes. Oh, it hurts so bad. So I talked to my posing coach about the shoes and I was like, yo, look, I'm not able to wear shoes, like, can I wear these shoes on stage? And she was like, well, if you want to get told that you need to change your shoes, then yeah. But you know what? Here's the thing. Here's my outlook. I'm not going to walk out there and look like I'm in pain and hurting. I'd rather walk out there and get told that I need to change my shoes than anything else. If I place lower because of the shoes that I have on, we got a bigger problem, right? So that's my outlook on it. So my whole thing is if I gotta wear shoes with a little bit more of a platform, guess who's wearing shoes with more of a platform? So yeah, that's where we're at. So I was supposed to be going to Alabama next week to help because my mom is having her other knee replacement surgery done, but I'm now not going till the week of the 14th, which kind of works out great because I was planning on taking like kind of a deload week that week from my training. Not that I'm gonna like change a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm just gonna go lighter weight, higher rep, and move like kind of more in a circuit. And I don't want to have to like be going back and forth to the gym and all of that kind of stuff. So that ended up working out great. So my training split right now is Monday back, Tuesday chest and shoulders, Wednesday legs, Thursday shoulders, Friday arms, Saturday legs. So I'm probably going to keep that same training split while I'm in Alabama, but I'm just going to work out from home. And I have kettlebell sandbag and stuff like that in my car. But like I said, the week that I'm home, I'll be taking a deload week. So you guys know I post all of my workouts on my shorts. So if you want to see what I'm doing that week for my deload week, you can take a look at that. I can't ever get stuff open when I put stuff on my hands. Take a look at that week, because that's going to be the week that I'll be in Alabama, and I'll just be using kind of like my dumbbells that I travel with and my sandbag kettlebells. So there's that. Let's see. Food, training, posing is going well. We're just having to take posing little by little just because of my ankle. There's just certain things that I can't do. Let's see what else. So I am going to be doing women's physique, figure, and bikini. Look, I know that I am not big enough still for women's physique and honestly figure. But again, I'm following Cindy Williamson's advice where she said, do them all. She said, with your structure and your shape, you just don't know who's going to show up. And she said, what does it matter what you turn pro in? Once you turn pro, you can compete whatever you want to compete in. So that is from the mama of women's bodybuilding, as I like to say. I feel like she's like the mama of the female portion of everything. So that's what I'm going to do. Suit-wise, I've got my women's physique suits picked out. I think I've got the figure suits picked out. Bikini this year, not something I want to do, but it just looks really good on me. Probably going to be wearing blue. I have stayed away from blue. I've worn it one time at a local show. But I have stayed away from blue because there's so much blue at shows. A lot of blondes wear blues, but it looks good on me. Ryan really likes it. So that's what we're doing. We're going to be wearing blue. Probably for all of my shows. And I've got my blue suits already picked out. So yeah. So blue for bikini. Pretty sure for women's physique, at least for the first show, I'm going to be wearing black. Black with silver and gold. And for figure, more than likely, I'll be wearing like a hot pink. Just because I like hot pink. I think it looks good on me. That's what I wore and won my overall in last year. And everybody was just like, that pink, that pink, that pink. So I'm going to wear it again this year. So pretty sure that's what's going to happen there. Let's see. I have been using my Turn Fit sweat wrap that you guys saw in the last video. I've also been using Vaso 7, which I'm about to put on right now before I forget. I use Vasoburn in the morning first. So I put it on, then I let it sit for like a couple of minutes, and then I'll put Sweet Sweat on. And that's kind of been like my morning cardio routine. The Vaso 7, you're just supposed to put on throughout the day. So I put it on in the morning, and then at night when I get out of the shower, when my skin's all nice and clean, I put it on as well. One thing I've not been doing that I have to start doing, like I need to start today, is my vacuums. I did them all last year and it helped a lot. I can tell I've not been doing them this year. I'll be honest. I have the timer set on my phone. It's just been me not doing them. So I need to get my shit together and actually do my vacuums, because they did help a lot last year. What else? Trying to think. I think that's about it, guys. So I'm gonna end this little thingy here, and then I'll check back in with you guys for my next meal. Good morning, guys. It is dark in here because it has been storming and raining all night, and I freaking love stormy weather. I just woke up, took the dogs out, went ahead and put my sweat wrap on from TurnFit, and I'm gonna go ahead and drink my reds and greens. This is just something I do right off the bat. So right now I'm having this brand because it's a combo. I normally have my Zhao Nutrition greens and beets, but I placed my order last week and it just hasn't got to me yet. It'll probably get here today. I always have in contest prep Core Nutraceuticals Core Hard, and this is Core Hard Extreme. I love this product. And then in that I mix EAAs. Normally I have Zhao Nutrition BCAAs, but again, I'm out and the order should be into me, so I'm just using a backup. And I do like a half a scoop of EAAs or BCAAs. And that's what I have in the morning every day before I start my cardio. If I don't have cardio, I still have it first thing in the morning every day. Give it a little shake. Yeah, on the way. All right, time to get on the treadmill. Cardio it is. What's up, guys? All right, look, here's the deal. I am just really shitty at full days of eating. I can get my first 3 meals, and then after that, it's like, I just don't remember. So here's what I did. I did at least get pictures of some. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put like a picture in here, and it's going to have my meals listed out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, what they are, what they look like, all that kind of stuff. And then I'm going to talk to you guys about it. I did my check-in this week. I'll be honest, I wasn't super happy with it. I didn't drop, but I'm not like super concerned either, because I am trying to go into this contest heavier than I've gone into any contest before. I wish I could get this set up. I'm really struggling with my life this week. Because here's the thing. Let me tell you why I'm struggling. I have another injury. My shoulder is super fucked up. So I think I talked to you guys about this earlier. I don't remember. Just a quick little recap. 2 weeks ago, I injured my shoulder lifting a plate up for a client. It wasn't super bad. I just kind of felt a little pull, and I was like, oh, I need to kind of just be careful here. I rested over the weekend. It was still a little tender Monday. So Monday, when I trained back, I just went really light. I tried to kind of take it easy and not really push like super heavy weight like I had been. Tuesday rolls around, and I am going to get some bags out of Ryan's car, and I reach in the back seat and I lift up, and oh my God, I feel this tremendous pain down my shoulder. So I have been on the struggle bus ever since. Like, I'm talking about struggle bus hard. I think I did show you guys. So I'm doing all this shit. I've been to the doctor. I'm doing lidocaine patches, more patches, heating pads. I bought a brace. I mean, just fuck my life. So there's that. And then yesterday we went out to eat for Ryan's mom. It's Mother's Day, right? So we went out to eat for Mother's Day. We had a dinner. I manipulated my meals so I could get mahi-mahi. And so last night I had asparagus, mahi-mahi. It was probably like 5 ounces. And a salad with red wine vinaigrette. And ended up dropping weight this morning. But I had manipulated my meals yesterday so I could account for that meal, right? Because I didn't know exactly everything that was going to be into it. I knew it was going to have fats, but I also knew I was going to try to stay lower carb. So, yeah, anyway. And I had on heels that were maybe like this big. They weren't like super tall heels. But as I was walking back to the car, I just stepped and I felt this pain shoot up my ankle. So my ankle is super sore today. So my right ankle is busted. My left shoulder is busted. I am just not in a great mood. Even one of my clients yesterday was like, Casey, you're not normally like this. And I normally don't speak negatively. I try to stay positive through everything. I'm still trying to have a positive outlook. Like, I'm still making progress. I'm still going to be able to make progress. I can still do front and side raises. I can still do bent over laterals. I just have to be super careful. My ankle's not to the point where I can't work out. It does hurt severely to walk in heels. So posing is going to be a struggle. But if I just have to suffer the day of the show, I'll just suffer. But that is what it is. The only thing is you guys know, my feedback from judges, shoulders are my weak point, and for me to injure a shoulder, I think I'm just frustrated more than I am, like, down on everything. Because this whole off season, I was pretty healthy, other than having, like, I think I had maybe like 1 or 2 bad sinus infections. I had one over like Christmas, and then I had another one in February. But other than that, I stayed pretty dang healthy. And then week 1 of prep, I severely sprained my ankle. Now I'm 5 weeks out from a show, and I have, the doctors say it's either a severe strain on my ligament or tendon running through my shoulder. So that's great also. So I feel like it's just, there could be much worse things, right? I know this is like Cadillac problems. So I'm really trying to like take a better look at things and be grateful for the rest of my body that is working. It's a privilege that I'm able to do all of this. I'm grateful to still have an able body that can pretty much, even though I have injuries, do whatever I want it to do. Don't get me wrong on that aspect. I don't think it's wrong of me to like feel this way. I think this is normal. Like, anyone would feel frustrated in this situation that's been going through it. So yeah, that is where we're at. I'm debating on taking a full rest day today or just walking. I will probably end up walking and just kind of scrolling through TikTok or watching something on my phone. But yeah, guys, that's where we're at. I'm just frustrated with everything. But you know what? Today's a new day. I'm going to take care of my shoulder. And I'm going to take care of my shoulder. I'm going to wake up tomorrow with a better attitude. I'm really just going to baby this left side today and give a little bit of attention to my ankle. And I'm going to be okay. So, anyway, let me go into talking about my food, the changes that we're making, and everything that you're gonna see on this next like picture that I'm gonna insert here. All right, guys, here's my version of a full day of eating. Meal number 1 is a 1/4 cup of cream of wheat, 2 chocolate squares, and protein powder. Meal number 2 is protein bites, 4 ounces of shredded chicken, and 2 rice cakes. That's pre-workout. Post-workout meal coming up is 1 scoop of protein powder and then 1 fruit cup. I do the no sugar added, any fruit cup of choice. Meal 4 is going to be 4 ounces of 99 turkey and 1/2 cup of green beans. Meal number 5 is 4 ounces of tilapia and again 1/2 cup of green beans. I just really like green beans. They're quick and easy. And my final meal of the day now is going to be 1 scoop of protein powder and a tablespoon of any nut butter I choose. And then for my condiments, these are the condiments I just use on an everyday basis. Country Bob's, about a tablespoon, mustard, Verde, hot sauce, and sugar-free syrups. So, as you guys saw, that's kind of like what I'm eating right now. We literally just changed that. So, I just gave you what I'm currently doing. We changed that with my check-in on Friday, so we switched out beef for tilapia, and we just cut some carbs down in a few other places. But other than that, that's pretty much it. My weight held steady, but like I said, I weighed in this morning just because I wanted to see, and I had actually dropped weight. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much where we're at right now. Rolling into the final 4 weeks. Next week is going to be very interesting because I am headed to Alabama to help my mom. She recently had knee surgery, so I'm going to kind of help with some of her PT. While I'm there, I don't plan on actually physically going to the gym because she needs me around. So I'm taking some workout stuff with me. I'm taking a weighted vest, ankle weights, 2 adjustable dumbbells, 2 20-pound like sandbag kettlebells. I've also got some sandbags I'm going to fill up and take, just to kind of do a little bit of work there. I've got bands, a pull-up bar, things like that. So what I'm going to do is, I had planned on actually going this week and it didn't work out. So I was going to take a deload week this week with my shoulder, but that's not going to happen. So the deload week is going to happen next week, meaning I'm just going to kind of lighten my weight. I won't have a gym, so I won't have commercial equipment that I have in my program. So I'm going to do just alternate exercises and just pump lightweight and go for like higher, that type of thing. So for example, instead of a leg press, like I'll do some form of like a heel elevated squat or something like that. So again, all of those workouts are going to be posted on my shorts. Every workout that I do in my program is posted on my shorts. If you have questions about sets and reps, you can comment and ask me. I will respond to generous comments. I will not respond to hate comments. I don't do that. I don't allow that in my life. So, anyway, guys, that is pretty much it right now. Sorry this video is kind of all over the place. It's just because, in all actuality, I'm all over the place. And I don't hide that from you guys. Like, sometimes my life is super manageable, and sometimes it is, like, 0% manageable. Like, so unmanageable, I just do the best I can. So, anyway, it is Mother's Day today, so for all of... Anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. I will try my best to do better with the next video and have it not just be, like, so effing sporadic and all over the place. Like I said, it's just because my life has been sporadic. And it is what it is. Like, I keep it raw and real with you guys. I don't do a bunch of fancy editing or anything like that. Like, what you get is what you get with me. So, if you're not here for, like, the rawness of it all, then you probably need to go to one of these channels that has some fancy video editing person and is giving you some sort of, like, documentary style thing, because that ain't me. But anyway, I hope you guys have an awesome day. It is Mother's Day, so I wish everyone a happy Mother's Day. Stepmoms, moms who have given birth, dog moms. I have found that you can mother in many ways. So I just wish everyone an awesome day. And I will check back in with you guys in the next video. And I promise I will try my best to make it better than this one. Anyway, yeah. Have a good day. Make good choices. Don't be an asshole. And be grateful. Because I just went through this whole video talking about all the shit that has gone wrong. But I have a lot to be grateful for. So always say something you're grateful for. Check you guys in the next one.